yes to both questions, which was the same question. Let me show you something I did earlier before I went live here. I jumped into a match with a level 3 gold duck sprite, not realizing I had picked squads. I don't play squads, especially with randos. So I had to bail from the island to come back to lobby, and that took away my gold duck sprite, which was level 3. That cost me 10,000 sprite dust to... No, he was 6,000. This guy, I lost him in a match. He was 10,000. So for 16,000 sprite dust, I got a level 1 gummy punk sprite and a level 1 duck sprite, gold, reactivated. And so now I'm down to, what was it? 38k. Chubster, hey man. I'm just sitting here laying it out, my little sprite dilemma. I didn't have my chat window up on the NHL 20 stream yesterday. I'm sure you noticed. So I apologize to you and the other people that were here that were part of that stream watching me do a rare NHL stream. And even with some NHL 3s action at the end there with St. Louis and New Jersey Devil and whatnot. One last thing. I just won my last match. That's not what I want. I want... Since I have 37 victories, I have 38 now. Put it this way. I'm almost at 40 wins. I'm under 150 drops. I'm almost at 30% win percentage over 35 wins. This is unreal how well I'm playing this season. I'm getting some luck, don't get me wrong. But the loot pool and the people being concerned about sprites and whatnot, having turrets to help me in endgame has been massive. So I'm going for it, dude. I'm just trying to, keep that WP up as high as I can. That'd be phenomenal. If I could finish the season north of 25% win percentage, that'd be out of this world for a guy like me. With a shitty console, a decent controller, a horrible TV, bad eyes, no mechanics, no paddles, you know. Unbelievable. Alright, enough of me gabbing here. Let's get into the game. Because rock and roll is dead and we don't care. A song originally by the Rubinoos, but covered by a band, Electric Frankenstein from Whippany, New Jersey. I'm in the water, I don't care. Okay, it's gonna be a tough rotate. I'm gonna come all the way down. Oh man, I'm gonna go here again? No. This is gonna be a tough one. This POI always starts off in storm, so I gotta rotate out. Yeah, it'd be nice. I won last game, so let's try and go back to back here and get a crown win. Heavy hangs ahead. Where's the crown? So they say. I just want to get this sprite to level 5 and then just bank him, you know. The sprite dust is important because I use it for upgrades on my weapons whenever I pass through a shrine and think about it. That's like the biggest bonus of the sprites is you can upgrade your weps. Oh, come on, someone's already landing here? Where's he going? Bro, what are these people doing out here? Crashing my party. There better be bots. some shield while I dance around here. That's enough for now. Where do these clowns go? I don't, come on, bro, this is so scuffed. Try this again. I've actually been, I put some stuff for sale on eBay. No, sorry, Craigslist. I gotta try and scrounge up cash. I just paid rent and I have no money. But I'm making the most, at least rent's paid, so it bought me time. I need to move either late next month or early September. So I put like a guitar and a turntable and my comic book collection up for sale. And just trying to, I gotta go, some silver coins, I gotta go see about getting pawned, getting turned in for meltdown weight. Which, I mean, they're worth like 600, 550. I'm hoping I can get 400 for them, because people are such fucking misers now. Like, no one gives you fair value. I took it to one place, dude tried to offer me half. I'm like, what, dude? Like, it was like exactly half of like what you put in. Okay. He like offered me 267 flat. I'm like I don't know. That's like exactly half meltdown weight. Like not even collectible weight because I know they're beat up and they're circulated. But bro, show me some respect, dude. Like okay, dude, I'll pass later. So like, it's been hot, dude. You know, like over north of 110 hot. Whenever it's like sub like 107, 106, I'll get out and look for. You know, I gotta go back and upgrade my weapon. What am I doing? Because I got no AC in my truck. So trying to get those coins, pawn, trying to sell a guitar, a turntable, my comics. If I sell my comics, I'm asking 800. I'll sell those for 600. They're worth like 12 when you take all the really good issues I have in there. What's up, Plush? Yeah, they are, dude. It's gnarly. I'm not dealing with GameStop, that's for sure. But like I said, I put a guitar up for sale and I got a text within like an hour, and so I hit them back, and they didn't reply for like 3-4 hours. And when they did, they put everything in their text that they tell you to avoid. They're like, yeah, we're busy moving, so a friend's gonna meet you, and we're gonna bring you a cashier's check, and we're gonna give me your address. I'm like, blocked. Like I was so like, yeah, dude, this is the most pathetic attempt at a sham, you know. Okay, bro, bye. It was laughable, dude. I did have to laugh at that. So I shined those dudes, and because I was putting my cell number and code in there, and I was like, you know what, we'll see how it goes. First ad's bogus, I just switched it back to email only through Craigslist. But I'm selling a Squire Stratocaster for $250. It's a nice guitar, like almost like never been played. Okay, look at this map, dude. I gotta reassess. Where am I going? Over there? I suppose I can go here. Someone told me to contact Guitar Center. I'm sure they'll offer me like maybe 100. But we'll see. Well, not worried about it right now. A week from now, I'll be a little more hard pressed. If there's been no action. Okay, there's a sweat in this game. Look at that build over there. See those edits, those cone edits? Built the panel like over me, not in front of me. But that's been taking up a lot of my energy and whatnot. Trying to see what my next move is. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get stuff into storage. Money's tight. That sounds cool. They remastered a classic Godzilla game, but it's not available for PS4. If I had a PS5, I could play it. With the whole like resurgence and popularity for Godzilla, I don't know why they haven't fast-tracked more games, but I'm sure there's some pretty significant ones in the works. But you do see a lot of companies laying off staff. You know, Fortnite last year, ID Software just laid off like 700 or 1,000 people. Made some news, I saw. This is a weird zone, dude. I don't like that area. But I don't think it's helping their cause that they're so many things are pushing towards digital license, non-physical copies. You know, once you kind of learn the hard way that every digital license can be revoked, no matter how much you paid for something, which is completely uncool. Like if you pay for something digitally, like I had Cox Cable, and I bought some movies digitally. If I ever reinitiate or re-engage with them, those movies should be part of my account, right? Like I paid for them. The whole reason to move away from physical media was the storage and waste. Well, let the person keep the license, bro. Like, what are you doing? Make it a 20-year thing. Like, just do a 20-year licensing agreement if you buy a movie from, you know, a service provider. I don't understand anything wrong with that. Dude, do I camp here? This place is gonna have someone come through here. I'm playing way too sketchy. Too nervy. I gotta be more confident, boys. Can't be getting squirrely on myself. But I have been talking, so I'm not really paying attention. Gotta focus up here. What, 7 people left? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm considering selling my old PS2 console with a bunch of really good games and the memory cards, whatever. Just have everything like saved and unlocked, but I'm not sure. Like, I don't need an internet connection to play any of that stuff, you know? So, but I don't know. It's only in one box. It doesn't take up a lot of space, so for now I don't have to sell it unless I get to a place where I really am hurting for money. This is a bad zone, dude. I wish I was down on the south end. I'm gonna try and rotate that. This sanctuary is too claustrophobic for me. You guys like my non-family friendly tagline? Like no kids allowed. What's that mean? Fuck them kids. Sorry, that's bad. I don't want to be mean. I'm not really kid friendly, and I don't want to be. You know what I mean? Like, go watch one of those other stupid old guy streamers. You know, like that idiot Grandpa Willie. That guy's such an asshole. Any of that jive. E+4. Wow, there's no one left. I'm not paying attention. Pick that up, please. Thank you. It's behind me. Is this dude following me, little guy? Sprite's just like tagging along, like giving away your position. Like, thanks, dude. Whoa, look at that rotate. That's brutal. This is so curtains for me. If I don't find a rift. Dude, what are you following me for? I'm not picking you up. Alright, I hate to burn the Sprite dust. That dude's not gonna get leveled up, and I don't think I'm winning this game. Should have a little more confidence, right? Believe in myself a little more. But all the players I'm beating are pretty sweaty. I'm just making moves that they're not ready for, and sometimes they're dying in storm, you know. I just get a better rotation. Holy Avenger, okay. Okay, that's a real player. 1v2. I hear a fucking hunting rifle in the background. Did I mention I talked today? Oh man, I don't have a turret. Who is he aiming at, bro? There he is. I had to tickle that dude. Those guys got to rotate into me. There. See how these guys rotate in. He's across the way. I gotta go back here. Okay. Getting all the mats. Gotta be careful. There he is up there. That guy got his wall up just in time. I had him so pegged. Hey, click. Can't mess around with that. Come on, dude, get the panel up. That's the worst, dude. Just input delay. Wow, good shot. How did you hit that perfectly, no-scoping me, bro? A little bit of trigger bot there. No, you're not cheating at all, right? You guys 1000% cheating. Anybody who no-scopes like that with a hunting rifle on a flick around a wall like that, is 1000% cheating. In pubs, bro. What an absolute bitch. But we'll get him next time. Oh, let me get out of this. I had that dude on the fucking ropes. I just took a little too much storm damage before rotating in. I was going to keep pushing in, but I wanted to fight the guy. And also, like, my mechanics. I can't keep up sometimes, but I think that dude was cheating. And I will die on that hill because I'm an old grouch. Right? Isn't that how it works? And cheating is pretty rampant in Fortnite. I got an email, or a message I should say, from some girl that says she's doing a short indie film and wants to use one of my clips, a solo clip, in the background for... Yeah, right, I could have put one more. And so I was considering, like, because apparently, like, the character, one of her characters is browsing online porno, and they want to use a 10-second clip of one of my solo scenes in the background on the monitor. And I was like, how do I feel about it? I don't know. So I said, let me think about it. So I told her to send me more pertinent info and whatever contract or whatever so I can peruse it. But I'll probably say yeah, and just say why not, just as a funny reference point so that I can have access to it whenever it does release as a little, like, you know, another flower in the cap kind of thing. Where am I going? I'm going to go here this time. So we'll see how that plays out. And she's like, you can have blurred out what I'm like, I think blurring stuff out's going to be up to you. Like, it's a non-hardcore project. I don't think you need to worry about me wanting anything covered. I mean, stuff's out there for people to buy every hour of the day. We have competition. Okay, hope it's a bot. Hit the guy. Where'd this dude come from? That bot almost killed me. Okay, can you pick that up, please? I need another one of those. For? What I'm looking for, thank you. Even better. Let's bounce. We're almost to 5. Level 5, I should say. Emote and why am I not healing? Ouch, I have no gold, that's brutal. Alright, where am I going, boys? Oh, goody gumdrops. Enough. Come on, now it's getting annoying. Tough call. Stay with the SMG. Here. Dude. Can I get to level 5, please? Not running into a sweat. I mean, look at it, dude. I'm right on the verge. I couldn't be any closer to maxing out without maxing out. Okay. Groovy. There we go. Come on, break through the window, dude. It doesn't have a basement. Took the money. Boo-hoo. Izzy Black, what's up? I was telling Chubster earlier, apologies for not having the chat window up on my NHL stream, because it just makes it, it just narrows down the playing area too much. So whenever I stream that one, I don't have the comment window open. Oh, that's, look, I like this effect, but it gets annoying sometimes. Other than that, just trying to catch a dub. I won my first game when I was streaming, and last game was a very unfortunate second place where I thought the guy was cheating. Wait, what, dummy? No, I'm not. Okay. Did you see someone jump in there? They do a lot of the extras for zero build. They don't usually do it for Battle Royale, but it's kind of cool that today they are. Those, thank you. I need to buy another chug jug. What do we got here? Pass. Apologies for not gabbing much. I was pretty talkative earlier. Are you down there? 1v7. Oh, look at all that water. That's rough. Zones at end over water are always brutal. That's a bot right there. Some Robot Rock by Daft Punk. I haven't heard that in a million years. But I'm not a huge fan of those guys. So. I thought they did okay with the Tron Legacy soundtrack, but Kid Zero is the problem. He's the problem child. Down, back on the Matrix. I do need his ammo. I keep forgetting that bots will revive themselves. My bad. What, go for a boat ride? What, should we take out the boat? Sail around the harbor? Look at this zone, dude. What is this? Like I said last year, this is curtains. There's no way I survived this rotate. This is horrifying. What is that all about, dude? Dude, I'm just getting boned by these end rotations, man. Maybe I will just go for a swim. Take out the dinghy in the harbor. Look for Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Nessie, you out there, babe? Give us a peek. Oh, it's 1v1. Where is this last dude? Yeah, they're gnarly. Where is this guy, though? That's not terrible. Unless he rotates down left and I don't see him. Got to find this bloke before I can shoot him. Bloody hell, I can't find him anywhere. He might be in the tunnel. Oh, are you down there? Yeah, one of the major reasons I do lose games when I'm in 1v2, 1v3, whatever, 1v1 is I lose track of... There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go kill the son of a bitch. Right in his face. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry to be so mean. But another sweat trying to push using those crystals at a no-scope. Not having it. That was awesome. I'm glad you guys were there to share it with me. This rotation is bloody awful in endgame. I mean, yeah, right? Like up close. You can tell that dude like was a good player, but didn't want to just push me straight up like with building and shockwave. Dude was using those crystals to try and float over. See, he got me the first time because I didn't get a roof tile over my head in time. And the second time, I was kind of sliding down the hill. I couldn't see where he was. But once I got to the bridge and I heard him use those crystals, you notice how I put those floor panels up above my head so he couldn't shoot down at me with the hunting rifle or the shotgun. You got to be really cognizant of that, because that's what those crystals are most effective at, is top-down damage. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go one more. We're going commando, and we're going no sprites. Oh wait, hold on. Cancel. And I'll do another skin here. Let's get I got signal in there. I need not chrome. I will go with the bone droid. All right. I'm not familiar with the Holidays Horror Anthology. Is that a TV show or an actual movie? There was someone who just died recently that was from the gay side of the business, gay and bi performer. He wasn't even as old as me. He was like late 40s, early 50s. All right, we're going. Are we getting another dub, guys? So we got one more in the bank after that wacky rotation. I got 2 wins and 3 drops. Let's try and get a third. Make it 75% today. Alrighty. We'll try here. That can be pretty populated though. We'll see. Could be a spicy drop. Never know. If I can pivot and go to a different POI, I will. Someone's already dropped a victory crown. Maybe they just left the lobby. It had enough. Or maybe they got banned. That'd be awesome. If they like dropped in and like someone reported them and they got banned as they're on the bus or free falling. Oh, and the last thing about the game I just played. I landed on the bridge because I wondered, like, I know there's the audio sound effects, but the way he came up the last time and knew exactly where I was, that dude might have been using ESP. Like, I don't know. Like, that was a bit fishy, dude. I wasn't feeling that. But that's why I had a lot of places to put my turret down and to use my walls to stymie that guy. It worked out. Alright, let's hit the tanker. Hit a shot, Timmy. What are you doing? I did not want to do that. Wow. This is so broken. Not in a good way. Had this dude on the ropes and now he's gone. I don't like this rifle. I don't like that either. That dude got away so fortunately. Where am I at? Triangle zone? Okay, billiard rack. Yeah, he was on the ropes, man. He was hurt pretty bad. I always wondered. The neighbor that had the music, his name was Billy. He was a really cool dude. Me and him got along great. Is this a burst rifle or is it? That's what I want. I always tried to like not have it be too loud if I was plowing someone back there. But that was one of those days where it was all or nothing, you know. And while that's an iconic scene in my catalog, like I've gotten so much mileage out of that in the first like 4 or 5 years after I released it. And it still holds pretty well today, but she was so coked out that day. Oh my God. I wanted to throw her off a building at times. So I just went into like, I'm just going to plow her, and, you know. Like there's a couple of times where like I push her face back down and I cover her mouth, you know, because she knew to be quiet, right? And she was still being loud and being a brat. But that chick was on just so gacked out. There. Don't get run over by your own boat. I gotta get rid of this rifle, dude. I hate this gun. Yeah, terrible. Oh yeah, she was. It didn't seem like that at first when we were kind of setting up, but then once we got going, I'm like, she was all fidgety and got kind of bitchy. I'm like, all right, girl, now I got to put a pounding on you. And we got through it, and it was cool, but she's one of those chicks I'm very glad I got to work with for the experience, and because she was proof that Will had her own ways of casting, and that was a gal that, even though she had big tits, I don't know that Mike would have ever noticed or got around to putting in a movie, because she was kind of on the, hey, what's that all about? Trying to mantle. You know, she didn't have a good agent by industry standards. I don't remember who it was at the time, but it was someone I got along with enough to make it happen. But that was a landmark scene in my early Pro-Am days that really helped move the needle. That one, and Raven S, and, you know, Casey Starr and Adriana Nicole. You know, the DPs with them, and CeCe Rhodes and Aria Austin. That is a Galaxy Sprite? Do I have that one? Oh. Better. What, got a legendary? Okay, thank you. Let's go. This guy was kidded. But those early days, man, the Pro-Am Pigpen and all that stuff were fantastic. They were some of my best times of my career. And the early BBW days were really fun too. It's a shame that Ling Ling turned into such a fucking head case. I mean, I know she always kind of had the potential, but I was following her recently on Twitter and listening to some of the stuff she's into now, and that chick's a fucking disaster. Poor thing. I really, really like her too, but I had to like unfollow and remove and move on. Goodbye, Ling Ling. Thanks for the memories. I don't know if I have this Sprite already, but I'm going to take a chance on the extractor. Absolutely. That was a title by my very good friend, rest in peace, Brandon Iron. You know, I never worked with Johnny. I heard just so many bad stories about that guy, and he just was from a different, he was from the era right before me, you know, and he was just known for like taking advantage of girls unceremoniously all the time. Like that dude didn't give a shit about right or wrong. Like if he was once set as a PA or a camera guy or his talent, whatever, he would try and get chicks alone in the bathroom and work one off with them. He had no shame. And I get it. Well, you know, there's times you can maybe get a little extra something, but when you make that kind of your MO, you're kind of a scumbag. No, sorry, you are a scumbag and a predator, and it's just bad energy, you know? Taking advantage of people, forcing yourself, like using your station to get laid all the time when it's kind of what you do anyways. Like, there was really no need for it. Just he was just being greedy and selfish and being a scumbag. So not a high opinion of that guy. Now remember, I'm all for like people having fun and fooling around on and off camera when people are into it. I'm just not a big fan of people like, oh hey, I'm so and so, you know, what's up? Follow me here, you know, whatever. Right? And look, I also know the girls, especially in that era, they're there to get used and exploited to a certain degree. That's a fact. People don't like hearing it, but it's the hard truth. Beverly Page. Yeah, I had fun with her that day. We had a third romp off camera after, and I popped a third time. Where's this dude going? No turrets this game. Man, those things, these pop rocks and zero build where you can't put a roof over your head. Curtains. Sorry about the boring, you know, edge of zone rotations, everybody. How did that dude hit me with all those shots around that build? If I hadn't hit him with that shotty pump, I was dead. I still might be cooked. Shield, baby. Rotation. Had the Vendos blocked. Bermuda Triangle, boys. This is a rough one. Too quick. Sorry, I'm a bit spooked. Oh, I shouldn't have taken that. I want to go back for a stub, but it's 5 click. It ain't worth it. Oh, this is bad. 1v1. No shock. This is going to be a tough fight. Is he? You can't even see anyone on PlayStation 4. The graphics are so bad. Turn your aimbot off, bro. There's my med kit. What kind of gun is that? Have all gold guns? Absolute bitch this guy is. I would throw this kid off a fucking building if I had the chance. Fucking cheater. Hold on. I need to Aimbot. Hold on. The angry, bitter swine is coming out. I know, and I had a sprite I didn't have that, but I wasn't able to extract it. All right, last one, fast and loose. Oh, that's infuriating, that dude. Hitting those miracle shots, give me a break. But it's also, I don't know if it translates well, but I lose people and I can't see them. I don't know the PS4 and its frame rate ability can keep up like it used to. We'll go with. Because I was watching a ways back, it was in Carter 2K did a video with his PS4, and it was like, dude, this is impossible. Because I could have had him on that first fight, and it didn't help that I ran out of shockwaves. That kid's probably 17. I'm 56. I'm pissed. I hate losing fights, right? But there's no shame in losing to someone who's a million times better than me because of their age or whatever. Whatever. I'm bitter. I'm mad. I wanted to win that fight. I wanted to kill that guy. I thought I played that well. Yeah, I sure hope so. It'd be nice if those prices would come down. Ain't nothing cheap these days. Except me. I'm a cheap date. That's why no girls want to go out with me. It sucks, dude. Getting middle-aged and you're broke, like you get no action. Oh, kind of a failure, dude. It's kind of brutal, but whatever. I had a good time for a while. I wonder what that kid I just lost to, if he has any idea, like, I'm actually as old as I am, and I gave him that hard of a fight. Like, you know what I mean? On a PS4. That son of a bitch. Pretty much. What's the point now? You know what I mean? What good's that gonna do? Alright, we'll go over here. Let's see if we can light this one up, everybody. One more drop. Let us pray, Chubster. Praying for a hat trick on a Saturday. Let's rock 2 SMGs. But one in a chance. Alright, rocking 3 SMGs. Check that. Just one. There, we're not going to Wonky Land. We're going to go over here. We're not going to get wonky. Okay, can I mantle this rock, please? Bro, this is so annoying. Okay. There's a hollow foil. Okay, that changes things a bit. Dude, like, if you don't mantle absolutely perfect, it's just chaos, dude. Not cool. Oh my god, it didn't crack those barrels. Oh, this game is scuffed. I'm losing my mind here. This is irritating as hell. Like, how impossible is this fucking game sometimes? I still no half bot. I wish I could deactivate these things, man. Kind of a pain in the neck. So I don't use them in game. For shocks, way better. The great Ace Frehley once said, "Shock me, makes me feel better." Put on your black leather. I'm down to bare wires. Walking into here, everybody. No, we're going up, not down. Actually, there's a cave down there, I think. little oasis underground. I always forget this is here because I'm not on this part of the map very often. Here, drop this guy off. I'll go back up this way. Sorry about the running around. Get focused here. Sounds like the Gaza Strip over there. Oh, it's definitely going to bring someone over. But I'm going ham. I'm going to go full tilt here. Comes looking. See you, little guy. Sprite dust. I want angel dust. Yeah. One of my favorite songs by Venom. No, it's a no, it's a no. It's a ride. Gotta find all the secret hideouts. I don't like that shotgun, but I'll take it. Let's go see what's in the vendos. No, wait a minute on that. Let's rock. have I seen nobody full drop? We're down to 8 players left, including me, and I've seen no players. It's like all sweats. They killed all the bots. Too. This is bad, dude. Secret PJ is crushing the lobby. That guy is public enemy #1. See? Killed like 5 people in a row just now. Nope. Son of a bitch, dude. Like, for real. Look at this dude. One v 3, guys. One down. Dude, secret PJ again? I have no elims, dude. That's the way it goes. Oh, they're fighting. the hell did he fall? Oh, that was so cheap, and I love it. That sweat was killing the lobby, and I come in with a 1 elim win and ruin his day after I plucked him out of the sky with 1 bullet. That dude is big bad. Dancing on him after that is so disrespectful, and I love it. No, that's amazing. I'm very happy with that. Oh my goodness. What an ultimate steal that was. that dude is like, there's a sound of like breaking furniture outside the house right now. Like, God damn it! Chairs going through windows. Well, look, man, you guys were there to help me power through. I know I was quiet and I wasn't talking much, but I was like, man, I got to win 1 more for the squad, and I did. And I got to extract a tinfoil sprite. Let's see which one it was. A hologram. Yeah, that's not bad placement, dude. You know, I do okay when I got my head on my shoulders. Unequip that little guy. Got back over 40,000 sprite dust. God bless Peter Griffin. The fight with him and the chicken's pretty amazing too. But we had a fantastic day of drops. Have a squad here. I'm gonna call it here at 7:30. Hope you all have a bitchin' rest of your weekend. I'll get in here and I'll edit this with timestamps tonight or tomorrow and make it easier for people to rewatch that didn't see it the first time around. You guys are golden. Beverly Page, yeah, she was coked out. She was fantastic. A brat, but she felt great, and we had a very good scene. Rest in peace, my good friend Brandon Iron, one of the best ever. And Johnny Thrust was a scumbag. Right on, Chubster, Plush, Mr. Izzy Black, Rock and Roll, thanks for coming in. And go listen to Rock and Roll is Dead by Electric Frankenstein. That's a fantastic little rock and roll tune. What does he say? Oh man. I'm trying to think of the second verse. I'm going to wake, ain't gonna twist and shake no more. No more. Wait, what is it? I used to do the pony, I used to do the twist. Although my horsey died, and believe me, he won't be missed. 'Cause rock and roll is dead, and we don't care. Ooh. Yeah, go crank that. Electric Frankenstein, Rock and Roll is Dead. You guys are golden, and I'll catch you all later. Adios.